Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of July 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for your month, so just take what resonates. But as well, don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I appreciate the love and support. But as well, to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. I'll definitely get that started for you. We'll begin by pulling some money and career oracle, and then we'll further speak upon your month with the Light Seers Tarot deck. All right, I did hear very serious as I was giving that intro. Let's do some shuffling. Bear with me as I get this in order. Keywording. Not feeling quite rushed throughout the month, but also feeling like there's a lot to get accomplished. I feel like certain people, a situation or multiple, could be quite annoying at certain points. For Aries, money and career for July. Okay. We've got a few coming out. Financial relief taking place underneath it all. I feel like you could be definitely, you could be potentially paying off a debt or two, relieving oneself of that burden. Or you could find as if you are intaking money, receiving money, achieving income that just helps you feel that relief of lack, okay, in the category of money. But with the Gears card coming out, I feel like the gears of your mind are moving, right? They're saying in sync. I feel like you're working well with others throughout the month, and it's a month where there's money flow, okay? There's money coming in, but there's money going out, and that's a positive thing. Taking care of oneself throughout the month, but I also feel like they're saying lighten up. There's a point in the month or multiple points in the month where you're pushed by spirit, potentially through other people from the universe, to lighten up a bit, laugh, enjoy yourself, right? Dance to the music. And not everything needs to feel overly serious, but there's points in the month where you're just so focused on making that money, on the hard work you're putting forth. It's paying off all the meanwhile, but are you enjoying yourself? That's what you're being pushed to ask oneself. But when you lose your breath, I feel like Spirit's pushing you to stop for a hot second or just to catch your breath, which can feel a bit contradicting. But anyways, putting plans into motion. You feel as if it's time for you to put certain plans you've been mustering up, is what they're saying, or putting together. It's time to put those into motion. It's time for you to get that move of residence in order. It's time for you to get that new job underway. It's time for you to invest in your business in one way, shape, or form. I do feel like you're working well with a team, maybe building a team, right? To benefit oneself, one's career, regardless of whether you're an entrepreneur or an employee for a business. You are finding that your success is making things easier for others. Interesting. Taking time off is going to be a push from the universe throughout the month, but I do feel like a lot of Aries will ignore that push and just keep moving forward as far as the hard work you're putting forth. A level of security taking place. Somebody drawn to this reading is a security guard, but I do feel as if you are pushed to recognize that the security you need and desire financially, yours for the taking moving forward, regardless of what took place previous to this month. I do feel as if you're pushed to recognize that you desire job, career security, or the security of your business being successful, but it's as if Aries drawn to this reading, the Aries drawn to this reading, know what's not meant for them at this point. Just because something can give you that security doesn't mean it's meant for you in the long run, okay? Some of you potentially thinking about letting go of a level of job security and financial income to embrace something more fulfilling, or to put your focus more so towards something more fulfilling. Feels like letting go of a job to focus on a business. But anyways, we have book. Talking about paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. And I truly feel like with a very Page of Swords vibe, you're informing oneself, researching, could be signing contracts or for a new place of residence or regarding your business. It could be signing paperwork for a new job, or just refreshing oneself as far as the job you've been working. You know, like after a couple of years having to do some extra training or the training you already did. Anyways, I do feel as if there's paperwork involved in your month in one way, shape, or form. I'm hearing W-2. Okay, thinking about how you are learning as you go. There could be a situation where you're telling somebody else or you're being informed that you're meant to learn as you go. You don't need to know it all right off the bat, okay, in order to be successful. I'm now hearing fake it until you make it. But with Buddha here, we're talking about, interesting, I moved right past the career part, talking about writing, taking a class, education, law. You could be very studious throughout the month. Thinking about laws and regulations, rules, and feeling very against them or just rebellious in one way, shape, or form. The Buddha card talking about life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth. There's a reminder throughout the month that money isn't everything and that you do need that level of fulfillment and just stability in other ways, okay? To feel good about your work, to enjoy it is definitely important, even if the money symbols in your eyes take over, okay? I totally get it. You need money to live, right? But with the career part of this card, it talks about counselor or counseling, being guided, divine path. I feel like the divine guidance you're receiving from the spiritual realm is truly coming into play. Could be a spiritual worker if you were drawn to this reading. But regardless, I feel as if you could be counseling others, the leader within you emerging in certain ways throughout the month. Vulnerability is a good thing, is what I just heard. The number 3 coming into play as well, talking about your success and spirituality. You may feel as if you're being pushed to go on a divine detour, talking about your divine path, or you could feel as if you're being reminded you are on the right path, period. It is meant for you. We also have frame here, and I almost read that as fame. Some of you may be desiring fame or receiving it throughout the month, but steady income, organizing, accomplishments. It's a month of income in a steady way. It doesn't feel like it's, okay, they're saying blast from the past. Interesting. Could be in the form of people. Could be spirit just giving you dreams, memories, or certain reminders from experiences or objects. But I do feel like don't expect there to be a huge amount of money in chunks or just a big amount of money and then nothing, right? It feels quite steady. It feels purposeful it feels expected, okay? There could be a little bit of unexpected income from time to time throughout the month, but for the most part, it feels quite consistent, which is good. And I feel like it will help you breathe. It will help you expect the best and plan for what lies ahead and to increase your savings. Organizing coming into play, whether it's organizing oneself financially, right? Again, paying off debts or just depositing money, I feel like. You could even find that you're pushed to remember that organizing oneself or staying organized within a work environment, a living situation, all of which helps you immensely on more than one level, okay? A clear mind equals more productivity and just more quality when it comes to what you're trying to accomplish and develop, all right? Even just more peace in general. But it being a month of a lot of accomplishments, my friend, a lot of accomplishments, being very much drawn to the connection of the gold here, the golden touch of Aries, okay? It's a month where you could definitely see a focus when it comes to art and design. You could find a lot of social media, this is so random, but a lot of social media posts that you stumble upon relate to art and design or even just nature. It's spirit. There's a reason why, and it's going to differ from case to case. Your home-oriented self, your home body side of you does emerge at certain points, and it's to push you to relax. It's to push you to reevaluate whether or not you have a healthy home life in one way, shape, or form. It may remind you why you need to switch up your residence, or it may push you to recognize that altogether. Self-employed, Aries, I feel like a lot of you drawn to this reading do desire to be self-employed or are in one way, shape, or form, okay? The independence about you can't be ignored at this point in moving forward. I just feel like you're being pushed to recognize that you do inspire people in your own way, okay? Are you making a difference through your work, and do you desire to do more of just that? Let's do some shuffling and pull some tarot. For Aries to continue for July. I'm now hearing informing others. Informing others. You could feel like a teacher at certain points or actually be one. Oh, wow. That was a very feisty. That was keywording is what I'm hearing. I'm not rushing to pick these up. I feel like that's your vibe. Doing things at your own pace. But again, a lot to accomplish. The Seven of Wands, the Strength card, and the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. But we also have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck talking about certain levels of celebration being expected or experienced, things falling into place. The Seven of Wands, the Strength card, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like, again, a lot coming at you, a lot shaking things up at times and feeling like you need to protect your inner peace or getting that push in one way, shape, or form. I do feel like you may at one point in the month or multiple points feel as if you have to defend your work or defend what you're moving towards or moving away from. Your glow from within takes a focus as well. The possibilities are endless at this time, my friend, as I truly feel like you're being viewed as someone who's quite strong. Even when you feel like you need to put up a facade at certain points, say you're going into work or just putting on a brave face for those you inspire or look up to you. It may not feel wonderful at all points throughout the month, but I do feel like your strength is a reminder to others that you can make it through, okay? You can do what you need to do when you need to do it and do it your way all the meanwhile, okay? That confidence. I do sense, I'm getting modeling here. Some of you Aries posing or thinking back to times when you took more photos. The Six of Pentacles coming through as abundance, money being given to you, right? You might find that you get paid for something you did a while back and it's like, okay, I kind of forgot about that. But it feels like what's owed to you is coming towards you in one way, shape, or form. Let me just put these here, bear with me. I feel as if you're also recognizing that you have the choice or remembering that you have the choice when it comes to specific matters within your career. You could be feeling as if people are just respecting you on a whole different level throughout the month, and it may remind you of the past in one way, shape, or form, but you may also feel as if people are needing your opinion, asking for your opinion, asking for your advice, or just needing your view on things, or how you go about something in order to better a situation or just to confirm what they're already doing potentially is the right way. The death and rebirth, or somebody else. Death and rebirth, talking about how you're seeing transformation take place, endings, new beginnings taking a highlight. You may find as if a situation is going through a bit of an adjustment, things switching up, rules and regulations changing potentially. You could feel as if your business is going through a bit of a development, a change, or it could be more of a job situation changing in a lot of ways, management authority switching up, or it just feels like there's a need to adapt to change, or just it may push you to make your own change in a bigger way moving forward, the replacement of a situation potentially. You could be dealing with a change in your living situation. I do sense that you individually are growing and developing, changing on a soul level, and it's helping you glow. People may see you as someone who's a bit unrecognizable at this point along your path, but that's not a bad thing, okay? We all change, we all grow, and it's about doing what's right for you. It may be a month where you just walk away from a situation altogether, thinking, knowing in a lot of ways that there's better out there for you. But I do sense that some areas need to just cool off is what I'm getting. Strut away in a confident way from a situation, whether it's taking a walk in the middle of your workday, walking away from your business temporarily so you can walk back even if it's in the same day. Or, they're saying leaving it behind for the day and moving on to the next day when you're in better spirits, or just feeling as if the work is more easily produced. Stuff of that nature, in order to not force it, right? Or just to better your energy, your mindset, and feel more refreshed in one way, shape, or form. Self-care needs to be implemented in a lot of ways, or maintained. I do feel as if you have a lot of decisions, a lot of choices. If you're looking for a new financial investment or a new job, or an upgrade in your business, the options are present. There is a tempting decision to be made, or a tempting choice within a decision. Don't go for it, okay? You once went for something similar in the past, I feel, and it didn't work out in your favor, or at least not fully. I feel like part of you does expect the worst when it comes to certain changes and adjustments moving forward because of the past, but I do sense that you will be, that'll be wiped away quite quickly, okay? The evidence is in the pudding. Okay, interesting. The Five of Wands, because I just saw the Five of Cups, which was talking about expecting the worst, so definitely a focus on change, 5-5. But I'm getting more 5-5-5. You may see that on the time stamp or on the clock at certain points, and they're now showing me 11-11. Luck is more so on your side than it feels like throughout the month. I was getting a message of some of you Aries feeling quite proper at certain points as I was pushed across my legs in the middle of the reading. Anyways, it just feels like your efforts are paying off. Your passions are being put to use, reaching for that flame, okay? They're saying light a candle, set the mood. I do feel like, once again, the number 77 coming out, given this came out twice now, you're feeling as if you have to think before you speak, right? Or reminding oneself to do that. Thinking before you make a decision, tapping into that analytical side, that coming into play in more than one way. Someone's wearing a mask is what I'm getting, okay, if you can see that. And with the King of Pentacles, I truly feel like your confidence is quite alive. Interesting, and touches base upon the Strength card, where we were talking about sometimes you're faking it even if you're not feeling completely up to it. But I do sense that you're manifesting quite efficiently, manifesting that income. All right, manifesting the change or the changes that you desire, and it's in the middle of, in the mix of other changes that you don't like taking place even, okay? They're saying seeing faces. But the King of Cups coming through, so two kings, definitely tapping into your masculine side throughout the month. But I do sense that you are feeling a level of emotion at certain points in regards to what you have to leave behind or what you just did, or in regards to all the work you're putting in. You could be just overly worked, depleted, and a bit tired because of all of which. But I do sense that you're glowing either way. Okay, you can see the glow here in the Death and Rebirth card and the glow in the King of Cups. You are one on fire, inspirational individual, and you're only human, so do allow for oneself to remember that when you do get a bit emotional at certain points. Keep putting in that hard work, as I feel like what you're focusing on prospers, it grows, okay? Where you put your efforts, that's where you see rewards. That's a huge reminder throughout the month. They're even saying outside of money and career, if you choose to water certain connections, those will grow very successfully. But I do feel like your focus throughout the month of July is on money, and even career developments, changes. But obviously that the two coincide and connect in a lot of ways. I do sense that you will have to work hard throughout the month, but it's you needing to just keep the hope alive and recognize your wishes, your goals, your fulfillment, all the meanwhile. Definitely matters, okay? You're a glowing star is what I just heard. Let's wrap this up by pulling from the small money and career deck that I made, and we will see what we get for Aries. Hard work pays off, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that definitely feels quite relevant for your reading. What else do we have for Aries? Alrighty, we have lasting impression. I feel like you're making a true lasting impression throughout the month on more than one level through your work, within a work environment, the words that you speak. We also have career advancement, and I truly feel like you're advancing in one way, shape, or form. Again, change taking a true focus. All right, what else do we have? I'm hearing take a deep breath, as you do have a lot going on. Making progress, all right? You're absolutely making progress in the way you truly desire, and it's meant to be, as we do have powerful change at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like it's going to be a very successful month for you, with money flowing in and leaving as well. So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.